Hello, everybody. Been called today to do a recording with this sunstone skull that's in my collection. Just gone up for sale. I haven't worked out a price yet, but I will be putting a little images and a photo on my Facebook page. Put it up for sale. Still debating whether to do a sale page on my website. I haven't got around to it yet. On the list of things to do. Also, another reason for doing this recording, the recording is called A Merging of Memories. The reason why I was called to do it, I thought I was just going to do a reel putting this little skull up for sale, but I tried doing a reel and it's like, no, that wasn't cutting it. And then suddenly, obviously, yeah, got the idea to do a longer recording on Zoom, and it felt like the skull was working with a client that I've literally just come off session with. She works in film and creative writing, but is also a singer and wanted support amongst many things with, but predominantly with creativity. So I'm here today to support that. There will be a release of anger within this and encouragement to kind of I'm hearing the word seek evolution within self. Okay, so a lot of creativity. Yes, there's a well-known documented fact that as a human species, we have had a lot of our DNA shut down, deactivated, and this has stopped some of the creativity, as in the more, let's say, for example, the more spiritual things, your clairvoyance, clairaudience, that connection to your higher self, and may stop people doing the light language, be it in the spoken word like I do, the written or the written word. But it's not just that, it's creativity in all ways has been suppressed. So there might be an element of that. There might be an element of going into these any factors outside of ourselves that have prevented our creativity. But the big part of it is looking at your own self-reflection, your own self-doubts, okay, and your own response to creativity. When I picked up this crystal today, excuse me. It's probably things clearing already. I think it is. When I first went on session with the client, that I literally come off session with her just, and when I first held her energy, it was making me cough. I could feel this block in the voice, and I think it's what I'm feeling now as well. So there will be some very specific clearing, yes, for this client, and I will pass it on to her. But this crystal is adamant that she wants this recording to go out publicly as well. So clear blocks, yes, both in the throat, communication, and of course communication, explaining to her, communication can come in lots of different ways. Of course, it's the verbal, it's what we know, but it can be the clairaudience, the telepathic thoughts and whatever, if we're connecting to spirit or other dimensions, or our higher selves, going inward and looking at our the memories from our different perspectives, different lifetimes, etc. Oh, crikey. I think I'm talking too much. This is hard work holding the energy. Yeah, very, very loving energy, very goddess-like energy when I connected with this. It was sold to me as sunstone. It will be going up for sale. I'm just going to get on, I think, and do some light language. Otherwise, I'm just going to be holding this block around the throat. So when I'm releasing, it can make me shake, it can make me burp, it can look quite violent. I can feel fear running through me already. I know it's all things that need to be released, yes, from this client, but collectively. Um, you might feel strange energy movements in different ways. So again, it can be the hot and the cold. It can be the burping, coughing, yawning. It can be a difficult emotions coming to the surface. It can be all sorts of energy movements. Hopefully freeing. Hopefully, you'll feel lighter, more invigorated, more inspired by the end of this session, and hopefully, you'll yeah, want to get your creative juices flowing, so to speak. Okay, let's do this. So you'll hear sounding from my voice. You'll see the hand movements. Just relax into this. Emerging of memories. Let's showcase some of your responsibilities by looking at your timeline. Excuse the expression, but the words I heard was many people suffer from creative constipation. It's actually very masculine energy saying, I can't think of a better way of describing this block. Of course, a lot of you've experienced suffering through different lifetimes. And many of you have had your creative expression eradicated. The two extremes can be seen within families, so either the creativity, with people kind of following their parents' passions, or of course the converse of this and the distortions, the lack of memory, this constant self-doubt and perceiving of failure. They said they're holding a few people that I know individually. And I've got a few faces coming into my vision of people I need to send this to. Of course, a client I've just come off session with, but there's others as well. They said they're going to move quite carefully through this because everyone needs support needs a different offering, support in different ways. Looking first at those people that had to make or have had to make difficult choices. We can all think of somewhere in our memory where our creativity was halted. This may be out of fear, maybe out of rejection. It can be due to all sorts of complications. And you can find this throughout your timeline in family experiences. Of course, the threat of war is an extreme example, but it's an expression nonetheless. And believe it or not, we're going to work through this with some of you, and we're going to release some anger. There's a dragon aspect of me that's going to come through in a minute, who's got really deep sounding when he helps release. Fakumar Sharatura, Sekata Pratu, Blatu, Bretu, Setaka Pretata, Deatus. Releasing some quite dangerous experiences. making sure you shift through your passions, whatever they may be. And of course, if I'm moving through layers of anger, the codes themselves can express that. Now let's see if we can achieve some courage. Tu. 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 Sharanote. Baseranose. Base. R. 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 Arsha. Honor your self-expression. Marakasi. See the magic in all you create. Be this with the voice. Obvious creative arts, your fine art, your painting, your drawing. Even your home culinary skills. Of course, a lot of people see this comparison as a problem. Problem is self-expression. Yes. Mesa portusse artustere. Vaadere sarrando che fai arre ana arre 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 baba de how can we support the body to deflect some of these more difficult emotions and difficult memories? So yeah, memories such as, I'm always going to be a failure. Or should I say that's more of an obtrusive thought? But they're always sourced in a memory somewhere. Yes, yes, for a chest. Right, let's see if we can source some chance experiences and get the support you deserve. Again, if you are a working artist, it's maybe encouraging that flow of income, the movement of your art pieces. But this might be other sources of income. But it might be income that you need to step into a completely different field. Also releasing shadows that might be affecting your choices. Of course, as they've already described, this may be the obtrusive thoughts. But yeah, they can help catch all sorts of battles. Even eliminating toxins. Base. For example, it might be medications that are affecting your behavior. You know, medications that are keeping you subdued, for example. Retus. Base Purushaya. Everyone's going to approach this experience in different ways. Is it like right, let's sing a song with the crystal. Te la sto spilando, pisrendo meratoi aleticinos, pila combre, zachamortus ibada purentes, melarantos lila moreki, zemarantos pinahar, zemarantos ila lantumbre, segamurentu eana, zemarantos milateties, milaronques rana, zemerencos meamarque, zenaturcas menahai, Besarnosas melatumbre, belaroche larama, zamarantos minamorki, zanahaya sarano, besebaitos menachoye, zemaranto erache, zemaranto inatoe, zemaranto inaye, melarantos milalente, Miseranto in ama, Besrencos minanase, Beseranto in ase, Mamoronto e la leha, Bomorito bisera, Momoronto zinanela, Bilandushka brantu he, Zaramohe, Zanamohe, Beranota, Dranope, Zemaranto, Silaleha, Mechomritu Zehae, Brakushara. Hopefully that will support many of you to make a breakthrough. Yes, Barakusharin, this is Brakush. Just putting that back down. Yes, with us. Vilapurkai, Besaratushite, Besarantus. Pilarocrimbete, Pisarantus, Pilarentos, Milala, Zeberentos, Milahaya, Zomorontos, Milae, Zeberonco, Zemarentus, Minahaye, Somarato, Zegarato, e la porcare, Zemarae, Hei, Hei, now looking at those people that are pouring their heart and soul into different projects. This is even those people that have got a very well established sort of source of income within the arts movement, be that the fine arts, music, or obviously film. They've still got to make sure they hold that expression. And of course, everyone moves through self-doubt at some point. Pesa bata de pita, pita bata bora pipita, pesa bata pika bata pipita, pesa bata pita pata patu para pita pita pata pita pura pita 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 hara, pita pata pura pita pita hashakare, pita pata pika pita kurisi pita pata harshara, pita pata pura bara pita pita pata pertutai, pita pita har tu saramut pata pita pata pita para pita pita tu sar tu starak vosharte. Oh yeah, ripita, Vaishe, Samarde, Anubahasi, supporting everybody to to reset and release rejection. Mama Marato petito se mara bartusti pe ma bartusi pasi pasi urr re re urr re re hi because again even if you found that found your voice you might still want to increase that creative expression maracush cabrentos me sarento pai pasi pasi pai busca pai no pasi capaz yes. And I just heard the words from the skull. I hope that was satisfactory. Sounded great to me. Let me know what you feel. Yeah, I feel I've come to a close. That felt really lovely. No, I've got another crystal shouting, but I think I'm going to do that one on a reel. It's little Hong Shan. He's been shouting up as well. Anyway, yes, but no, definitely not on here. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, find me for one-to-ones if you're drawn. Thank you. Keep commenting on my YouTube page. I love seeing the comments. Please, please, please keep commenting. Find me for crystal sales, of course. Bye for now. Yes, vidas. Na baranas. Yes, bye bye. Barakas.